everyone. Happy Saturday. I know my hair is all over the place. Review time. Yay. Okay. So, before I review this book, if you haven't heard of Litsy, Litsy, you really should join. It's a really fun book group. You can't Google it, just type litsy.com to find it. And in this book group, what we're doing this year is what they do every year, and I joined this year, is called book spinning. So I make a list of 20 books, and what I did, I picked 20 books from my library here, so I can maybe get down my library since it's so full of books. And every month, the person in charge gives us a random number. And out of that 20, that's the book I'm going to read that month. If it's a nice skinny book and I finish it, there's a double spin number, which is the second book I can read a month. Highly doubtful for me since I read so many books, so I usually probably just do the book. So, that being said, this book is my book spin for January. I'm a wee bit behind, but it's okay. Alright. So, Jodi Picoult, Keeping Faith. I'm giving it 4 stars. You're like, why is it not a 5-star? You usually give Jodi Picoult 5 stars. I'll explain why. Okay, so this is an older one that I have in my library, and it's about a girl whose name is Faith, and she finds another woman in her dad's bedroom, and her dad leaves, and he files for divorce. So of course she's traumatized by what she sees, and she keeps quiet for a while, but then she starts seeing this imaginary friend call, and she said it's her guard, but really she means she's seeing God and talking to God. The mother doesn't know whether to believe her or not, and strange things start occurring. And they're not a religious family, so she quotes Bible verses that she would never have known, something that happened in her mom's childhood that she could not have known. It gets to a point where she actually resurrects her grandmother from dying. Her grandmother was dead for an hour, and Faith went on her and healed and revived her. So after that, the news media went crazy, and they're all camping outside their house. So craziness. And once the father finds out what's going on with his daughter, the one that, cheated on his wife and left her, he is now suing for custody because he thinks she's in danger. I'm not explaining why, because there's other stuff in here I don't want to, give spoilers to, as to why he thinks she's in danger, but there's some other weird stuff that happens. So, that's the basic story. I enjoyed this. It's not one of my favorites. That's why I gave it 4. It did make me cry. That's why I gave it 4. Give that extra star for crying. I don't mind reading books about religion. This is blatantly heavy on religion. And I know Jodi Picoult loves to research her books. Put a lot of time and research in it. So there's a lot of research about Judaism and Christianity in it. I get it. Because faith is seeing God. So they talk about that. And it was just, some of it could be taken out and just stick to the story. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it why they had to have different viewpoints from the priest and the rabbi and all that stuff. I get it. It's just, it was a little long for me. A little excessive. How about that? So, wasn't my favorite. But besides, if I took out all that stuff and just read the basic core of the story, I enjoyed it. So, I enjoyed it. The ending was great. It was not, even though I cried, it was not a sad ending. For once, with her books. But I think it was a good story. Now, there is trigger warning in it. If you don't like books where kids get injured or harmed, do not read this book. That's all I have to say. Okay. I think that's doing a trigger warning. Yes. All right. Yeah. So, once again, I did like it. It just was a little too, took me forever to read it because a lot of stuff was unnecessary in it. So, that being said, once again, this was Jodi Picoult, Keeping Faith. I do like the cover. I think the cover is very cute. And I'm giving it 4 stars. And that's it for me tonight, guys. Everyone have a great night. If it's negative where you're at, stay warm. And happy reading. And I hope you're all having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.